this turboed Subaru is pretty exciting for the Americans, as they've only recently got it over there. Tuning company APC have sorted this one out with 6-pot calipers at the front and rear, sweet mirrors, a tubular roll cage, nitrous, ice, a liquid Larry paint, and some decent tyres.
This is England and we're a Christian country. Everyone else who's coming into it wants to change it to their shithole third world country.
We're never going to get our country back, but we're going to fight for it.
Bro, I can't eat burgers, bro. You know I'm vegan.
No. It's vegan.
Oh, it's vegan?
Yes.
This smells so good, dude. Thank you. The egg and everything, too?
Dude, vegan eggs.
You're sure it's vegan?
Yes, 100% sure.
I'm gonna take a bite. Holy shit!
Yup.
This is the best burger I've ever fucking had. Like deadass, you would never think that it's fake meat.
Fake meat? What are you talking about?
You would never think it's fake meat.
No, dude, it's real meat. It's just vegan.
How is it real meat if it's vegan?
Like the meat is vegan. That's real meat, dude. It's vegan meat.
What do you think vegan means?
Like the cows be eating the grass and shit, right?
No, that's grass fed, you idiot. Are you fucking dumb?
Who would have fucking knew? That's what vegan means? That shit was good. You even said it yourself.
The 5 toxic people you should remove from your life.
1 Labour Party voters, 2 Labour Party voters, 3 Labour Party voters, 4 Labour Party voters, 5 Labour Party voters.
What would you do with the people on the barge then?
Put a hole in it and sink it low.
Eyes. You're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time. Open your mind. Surely it's plain to see you're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time for you.
You did not just fucking fart in there, Ryan.
On top, and then shake it, and then spray it at any friend that's nearby.
Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna... Oh, they're dead. Oh,
There is no such thing as meat propaganda. Well,
meat tastes amazing.
If you don't have many friends, that means
you support Labour.
Oi, and you bring me love, and you bring me joy. Oi, grab a girl, grab a boy, to the left, to the right. We're coming down, we're coming inside. This is the sound of. Bring me love, and you bring me joy.
Yo, what's good? Guns on the block, now everyone shook. Sweetie wanna do me, she wanna get fucked by London you. Yes, right by the London View. Marijuana, some taken too. What happened that night, ain't left the room. She caught feelings, she thinks I did too. Sorry baby, it's not true. You can't live one day in my shoes. A million views, still step no excuse. They run when they hear that the ting goes bang. Bang.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing that's weird, right? I bet you if I could have a time machine and went back in time and showed me young self, all my family, all the people in the area, and go to all the places around near London, because that's where I'm originally from, and say, yeah, this is going to happen, by like 2022, 2023, or even 2024. I know it's 2023 now, but you know what I mean. And say like, look, this is what the world's going to be like in the future. They'll just laugh and think, you're making it all up. This is a fake video. No way this is real. But it's real. Sad to see, it's real. I hope this doesn't get taken down because I'm trying to speak the truth. But yeah, England needs to be back the way it was before all these dominoes come in and the spots like myself are getting casted out and we're leaving because we've had enough of being in England. I just find this bloody disgusting.
Do you realize that this is a lie of the meat industry? And the worst part...
I will never stop eating meat.
You serious?
Did you know this hack you can do with Heinz beans?
to the flow, make it clap, make it roll. Dowdy, drop it down low. Dowdy, drop it down.
My lifelong adversary, Evil Vincenzo, from the planet Uranus. He is plotting against me and wishes to undermine my secret alien hand signal that humans find impossible to do. He's attempting to create his own. Look! But literally anyone can do that.
This country is broken. You get treated better coming here illegally on a boat than if you are a British taxpayer who works and abides by the law. Come on a boat, and you end up in a luxury hotel for a while, sometimes 5-star, and in some parts of the country you feel a minority being a Christian. Our Prime Minister, who is not far of a billionaire with his rich wife looking down at us like we are filth. Our government full of toffee-nosed eating snakes. Our schools, who if not banging on about attendance, they are wanting money for something. Yet soon as your child needs the toilet in class, they start acting like a dictator and force the child to hold it in. Be unlucky enough to need a doctor. You have to fill out the dreaded online form. Or if you have no internet, you will spend 4 hours on hold listening to Mozart, Symphony No. 1. And when you finally get an appointment, it's not till next year. And God forbid you need new teeth. You have to fly to Turkey as it's too unaffordable in the UK, and you end up with teeth out of a Christmas cracker.
Now, freedom of speech, you can't say what you like, you can't do what you like. We're paying all our taxes out of our wages for illegal immigrants to be over here and they don't need to be here. So why should we keep forking out for it when we've had to have pay cuts because of the recession and everything? Why don't they just sod off back to where they come from?
Why are my children in hospital?
Yeah, they am. Stab wound, September the 5th. What, that one? Yeah?
Who stabbed you?
That's your Muslim sphere.
What are you doing? Fucking nothing.
Today's youth will never know the struggle.
Fuck what you heard. I keep my circle small and my wall high. I don't play games and I'll treat you the same way you treat me. Be careful not to underestimate me. My heart is big and I do love hard, but I don't give a fuck even harder.
Why does Batman only cover half of his face?
To make it easy so he can suck dick.
What goes up the roads, down the roads, but never touches the roads? The fucking county council, that's what.
I'm not happy in the hotel, and I'm not happy in this whole situation about home office. Because home office, they send me message to grant me about accommodation and support, but they didn't give me enough support.
Some people may say that if you're unhappy with the food, you're unhappy with the accommodation, why don't you return to Tanzania? Because Tanzania is a safe country.
So when I'm go back to home country, I'm gonna die. They're gonna kill me.
Who's gonna kill you?
Society and government as well, because I have a problem against the society and government.
What's the problem?
I'm gay, man.
No. Come on. No. Come on, play with me.
No, play with yourself.
Oh, saucy.
What have you got a fog on?
You're correct. Get that off me now.
Cheese is the one food that actually contains narcotics.
I've got loads of biscuits, I'm gonna put them in my mouth. I've got loads of biscuits, then shit them out down south.
Now y'all tell me whose fault this is right here. Now this got to be the Ring camera from hell. Whoever set this up needs a whooping. Now, I don't know how these people are not seeing this fence closed right there, but is this dude wrong for setting up a camera, or should he set up some cones? Let me know.
Be kind, hashtag fuck be kind. Be honest. When did that hashtag be kind ever apply to me? Not that it's about me, totally about me, but be kind. They always say that, don't they? When the real losers know they've done something really shitty, or they've been shitty but then they want to make it okay. Hashtag be kind. Oh, hashtag fuck off. Same with, what do people say that really grips my shit? Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. Oh. Hashtag fuck off. No. Just because they learnt it during the age of corona bollocks. Stay safe. Oh. They couldn't, they're always the weak sort of people that couldn't save you from anything. Actual real men, fighting military men. Go on, bird. Proper boys. It's always the weedy ones that if something actually, a shit went down, they'd be entirely reliant on me to save their lives. Stay safe.
Did you know that if you heat something up in a microwave, it will eventually become hot?
God! Please, Lord, help me to release this demon!
Thank you, Lord, the most merciful, almighty.
Hold on. Those enchiladas. Thank you, Lord.
I was also the only president where Russia didn't take over a country during my term, because I got along with Vladimir Putin very well. I said, Vladimir, don't do it. You and I are friends. Don't take over any countries because, Moscow will be hit very hard. I told him things. He probably didn't believe it, but you know what? He believed it 10%. And President Xi believed it when I talked about Beijing. He probably said, I don't believe him, but there's a 10% chance we're not going to do anything. It's true. It's true. You have no idea. These conversations, I wish they could have been recorded, actually. People would think a lot of me. But with Bush, they invaded Georgia, right? With Obama, they took Crimea. With Biden, they're trying to take everything. And he won't even know they took it.
Did you know why we drink water? Because we can't eat it.
My brother has asked me, do I prefer roses on my piano or tulips on my organ? Well, I said neither. I'd rather have a thumb up my ass. What do you think, love?
Terrible.
Rubbish!
You could go to prison if your house isn't compliant with net zero regulations. Am I making this up? No, unbelievably, the energy bill passed in Parliament this week, its third reading, it's with the Lords now, it could be law very soon, and as a huge drive to get towards net zero, your house must be compliant with all new energy certificate regulations. If not, you could be fined up to £15,000, or yes, you could even go to prison. And here's the astonishing thing. We lost our liberties during lockdown. You'd have thought our politicians would have learnt for that, but no, they're hell-bent on power, hell-bent on the Secretary of State having the ability to do this to you. I feel we should stand up and fight back against it, but maybe everyone's given up. Maybe liberty isn't trendy anymore.
Lift your hand, just like so. Move it around and say, fuck off.
What we're saying is send them back.
Okay.
Simple as that. Poland is the only country in European Union which we haven't had even one terrorist attack. We don't have stabbings, we don't have rapes, we don't have all these really dangerous behaviors from migrants, illegal migrants. So our policy is very straight, zero tolerance. We built a beautiful wall on our border with Belarus, and there's no way anyone would enter Poland. When you see the data from Eurostat, not ours, from European Union, Poland is the safest country in Europe.
Don't fucking ring me, taking the piss, mate. You know you shit on my house last night. It was all up the fucking walls. And now you phone me and have the fucking cheek to say it wasn't you.
Just asked the shopkeeper, why is the lemon cake £1.50, but that one's £1.90? He said, oh, that's easy, that's Madeira cake.
Was Rick Miles trying to tell us something in this last message? And let me know what you think of this.
Viewers, you don't know who the cameraman is.
No,
you don't know why you're being made to see these things. Nor do I. You're seeing me. I can't even see you. I may be dead by the time you watch this. Very possibly are. You don't know who's the man who's making things he wants you to see. Destroy your television sets now. You must listen to no orders. That's all I can tell you at this point in humanity.
I didn't really understand it.
Fucking traffic lights on red, so they've stopped fucking walking. Foreign students. It's not a sidewalk, man. Fuck off.
Friendly reminder that mercury is in the microwave again.
Oh, Freddie, not again.
I want to break free.
My name's Daniel.
Hello?
I'm starting to lose track of how long the missus has been up north, visiting her family.
Hello?
About a week ago, I found this magical silver box full of food. Now, it's empty. I've been trying to make it last, but today I had the last of it. All that was left was this old pot of jelly and this half-eaten McDonald's apple pie. I've been making it last for days, but this was it. I got nothing left. Hello? I'm so hungry, I've been thinking about eating the dogs. You know, just having a tail, a paw or an ear or something. They look so tasty. No one will know, and they do it in China all the time. It was a tough decision to make, the dogs or me, but I made it. It was me. I was going to have to kill the dogs to eat them to survive. I got a knife out, and then suddenly I cut my hand and lashed out! And as I watched that ball roll along the ground, I noticed something. There was something on it. Something that was going to save me from this despair, this loneliness, this hell. It looked like a face. Maybe this could be a friend. But what would I call it? Wilson. I was no longer alone. Everything was going to be okay.
Oh my God, it's a £1 million bill! Oh no, it's just aggressively telling me I'm going to hell.
Oh, what we got here now? Oh no, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Oh, now this is interesting. This is kids. This is called an LP, a long player. This one's by Gary Glitter. Now Gary should really just stay in there. Gary Glitter. This is what's this? Jim fixed it. No, he didn't. Jim did not fix it for anybody. Jim. And this is it's a knockout annual. There's a boy who did the commentary, laughing all the time. What was he called? Stuart somebody. Stuart. Oh, I can't even remember. What was this called? What was this called? It was a stylophone. Stylophone. And it was advertised by the boy with a hard time. He can't. Yeah, there must be something in here. There must be something that's not connected to some heinous crime or some. Oh, it is. Oh, cremola foam. Oh.
London is the safest global city in the world.
They're saying a 17-year-old, that's a teenager, has armed himself with a zombie knife or a long blade and has killed an innocent child on her way to school. It's a state of emergency.
You know how much youth homicide went up by in London last year? Have you told your viewers that? 70%.
Illegal cases, stabbings have happened, people have had incidents, fights where there's been serious injuries and fatalities.
A secondary school.
We want certain children, and I wanted one a while back, and I said, if you've got a weapon on you, he said yes. He pulled this knife out, it was past 12 inches long, and I said, you know you're going to get arrested now? Yeah, that's fine.
So how old was the boy?
He was 15.
Is London a safe place at the moment? Why is crime and fear rising under your watch?
3 most used phrases in Britain. For fuck's sake. Can't be asked. I can smell weed.
Oh, look at that. You found it.
I found it.
That means we can fix your car.
Yeah.
I won't cry. I won't cry. I'm never gonna dance again.
Your steak could soon be 3D printed.
I'm a fat pig. What the fuck?
The secret to happiness. Spend more time with animals.
Yeah, come here, Bessie, come here. Oh, what a lovely girl she is. Look, lovely. Look. I gotta bite her head off. Bloody lovely. And that's what I think about vegan people. Sod off.
Animals in your shopping cart wanted to live. They had friends.
Yep, and they had family too.
How are you?
Good. Good.
Is it okay if I call you Gavin? Fair enough. Now, listen, do you ever scratch your arse and then sniff your fingers?
What do you mean, Peter?
Well, you know, when it's like a hot day and you have to go down and get a good scratch, but then curiosity, it gets the better of you, doesn't it? And you give it a right good fucking sniff. Fitness crispy pancakes.
Peter?
Gavin?
You're stepping over a line now. You're stepping over a line. You know you are.
It's just a simple question, Gav.
I wouldn't answer that to someone coming up to me at a party.
We obviously go to different parties. Would you like to sniff my fingers, perchance?
Peter?
Yes?
Put your manners back in.
Fucking hell. When I arrived, your assistant passed me a pair of your skidded underpants and said I had to kiss them.
Oh, you didn't have to. You could have said no.
But I didn't say no, and they tasted mighty fine. Look, why don't we turn off all the lights and the cameras and that, and me and you fuck off over to Deirdre's from Ovett Road and see if she'll show us a fucking busters.
Peter, come on. Let's go, man.
Yes. Thanks, Gavin.
Thanks.
Immigration.
Immigration.
Bad.
A bad thing. Can I ask you your opinions on that? Why is that?
Well, I wouldn't like to comment on it, actually.
Oh, please do. We're not.
No.
We're not from the BBC.
Well, I mean, I don't know. People who's spend all their lives here, who's working all their lives here, and they can't get what they're entitled to, and people come into the country and they get more than what they do.
Absolutely.
I am not being racist, but...
Have you noticed there is more coloured people in the UK coming in the last few years?
Do if there was a child right in front of you, sitting all alone, crying in pain from hunger, near death from sickness?
I say let it die. Let it die, let it die. Let it shrivel up and... Come on, who's with me, huh?
right here. We're gonna pull this straight back up in the air. Any pain there when I push there?
No, it feels good, but it's just a sore throat I've got.
Hey, can you get the stain out?
Come again?
No, it's just coleslaw this time.
Girls will call guys childish for liking loud cars, but will sit in front of a mirror all day and color their face like a 5-year-old.
Things you should never do at a former concentration camp.
Number 1, never get completely naked and take a shit on the memorial. Number 2, never sing Crazy Frog at the top of your lungs during a 2-minute silence. And number 3, never perform satanic rituals to awaken the souls of the departed.
People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems.
We do not care.
Oh, you've got to put some swaz on it, Gromit. Top bins!
Blame it on the monster in my head. Blame it on a stranger in your bed.
Pedo!
What?
Pedo!
This is nasty. Calling people this, it's not funny. When you have been accused of this, people will never let it go.
Remember when the Queen died and Prince Charles was really upset? Oh, he was sad. Then he realised he was king. So he got a bag of gear and a load of prayer. Whee! Whee!
The trouble with parents now is they're too stupid and soft for their own good. Back in the day, they used to put children in cages hung on the side of a high-rise building so they could play. You would see these cages full of children up in the air basically everywhere you went. So if you lived in a flat and you wanted to give them a bit of fresh air, you'd chuck them in the cage outside. I was practically brought up in one of these cages. We lived 15 stories up in the air, and as soon as my dad went out the door to work, my mum would chuck me straight into the cage. She put 6 bottles of milk, a Farley's rusk and a fresh fucking nappy in there with me. Then she'd shut the window, open a fresh pack of cigarettes and start battling her depression for the day. My dad would come home from work only to find me stuck in the cage with a nappy full of shite. He'd say to my mum, how long's Double G been out there in the cage? And she'd say, since you left. He'd say, that's 14 fucking hours ago. But it didn't do me no harm. I got to watch the planes go by. I even sat out there in a false 9 gal. Follow Double G for more parenting tips.
Oh my God, it's the eclipse.
The UK is full of crap. The people that live in the UK, they're crap. The food in the UK is definitely crap. It's full of crap and shit. The weather has always been fucking crap. We're second-class citizens in our own country, so that's fucking crap. You go for a night out, it costs you a fucking arm and a leg. That's fucking crap. Everything over here is crap. And do you know what? In 5 minutes' time, I'm actually going to go for a crap on the toilet. So that's why the UK is fucking crap. There's no doubt about it.
Quickly, so I misunderstand. Are we saying that 2 + 2, if you say it's 4, that's racist? I mean, that sounds like we may be mischaracterizing it. What, if you can quickly sum it up?
No, that's not mischaracterizing it at all. Math is basically racist under this ideology because it says there is no such thing as an objective reality. So 4 might not be the right number. 2 + 2 might actually equal 5.
Shut the fuck up!
Let me first say, I'm not a racist, okay? But men go to war, and women and children flee war. Where are all the women and children, please? Everybody that's coming over are fighting age men. They're soldiers. Now, are they there to protect us, or are they there to round us up? What are these immigration centres for if we're not using them? What are all these new prisons for if we're not using them? Prisoners are being released early, on tag. What are the FEMA camps built for? The largest one can accommodate 2 million people. But where the hell do they expect to find 2 million people? And more importantly, why? There's something else going on they're not telling us about, because it's cataclysmic. And we should be told. We should be allowed to make preparations. Putin, who's supposed to be the bad guy, has made preparations for every single one of his citizens, man, woman and child. But what are our governments doing for us? Absolutely nothing. So you want to know what immigration is really all about? Ask them, because they're working with the SAS. They're working with our military. They are soldiers. That's my view. Why is it that our own veterans are living on the streets? Why our own people are living on the streets? And yet these people can come over and live in hotels and get £175 a week. That's more than our unemployed get, because they're on the payroll. There is something being planned, and it's not good. Not good at all. For any of us. And I said before, where are all the women and children? Men go to war, women and children flee war. Why are they coming here? There's no war here. Why aren't they fighting for their own countries? Why are they coming here? And why are we accommodating them when we're not even accommodating our own people?
So my question to these people is, why did you leave your country to come to the UK if Sharia law is so good? Why did you leave Afghanistan? Why did you leave Pakistan? Why did you leave Sudan? Or wherever you came from for you to come to the UK to shout Sharia for UK? If Sharia law is so good, and you're so dumb, you don't realize the reason why your parents, your grandparents, or yourself left your country is because of Sharia law. Name me one country that employs Sharia law that's an advanced country. And you can't use Dubai or Qatar as an excuse because they don't follow Sharia law. I was born and bred in an Islamic country, and the reason why I'm in the UK is because I don't want Sharia law. So if you think Sharia law is good, fuck off back to your country.
I was today years old when I found out William Shakespeare was black.
What?
Statue of this great colored actor and playwright, William Shakespeare.
Here we go again with this bullshit. Y'all can't just take a white man that's existed for years, that has been known for years, and just turn him black. That's not how shit works. There's history for a reason. This is why Disney is getting away with all the bullshit that they're getting away with. Y'all are seriously just trying to get rid of anything that has to do with white. You know what's even more fucked up? People don't even know shit anymore. I got a nice little screenshot of the comment section of this video. Someone said, so was Beethoven. some point, people are just not going to take y'all serious. I mean, I already don't, but it's just the fact that y'all are on here and y'all are so serious about this shit. So just leave Shakespeare and Beethoven alone, okay? They don't want to be black. I don't even think they want to have anything to do with being black. Something tells me that Shakespeare would actually be mad if you told him he was black. I reckon you a liar. Pick somebody else. Pick somebody else. Leave these legendary white men alone. Y'all can't touch the legends.
This bullshit for 50 years. In the 60s, it was oil will be gone in 10 years. In the 70s, it was another ice age in 10 years. In the 80s, it was acid rain will destroy all the crops in 10 years. In the 90s, it was the ozone layer will be destroyed in 10 years. In the 2000s, it was the glaciers will all melt in 10 years. In the 2010s, it was the east and west coast will be underwater from rising sea levels in 10 years. None of this fear-mongering nonsense came true, but it did result in higher taxes every time.
Why is it that when archaeologists dig up human remains from 1,000 years ago, they're always either male or female and not one of the other 742 genders?
Just for the benefits. That's why they're coming here. France is empty. Go to Bordeaux, Dijon, all around there. Miles and miles of places they could live. They don't get benefits, so they come here.
When is this going to stop? When are people going to actually rise up and say enough is enough, this is our country, we don't want any more coming into this country, we don't want any more immigration.
What are the top 10 most popular boys' names in the UK in 2023? And please play nicely when you see number 1. In 10th place, it's Jack, a name that has scored highly over the past couple of decades. And at number 9, it's Freddie. Shout out to my mate Tim, who had a Freddie in 2023. At number 8, it's Luca. While at number 7, coming from the Greek for farmer, it's George. Next up we have Arthur, which probably comes from the Welsh word for bear, meaning it has the same etymological root as the word Arctic. At number 5 we have Oliver, while at number 4 it's Leo, and this data comes from the website babycenter.co.uk. In 3rd place it's Theo, and if that sounds like the word theology, it's because it does come from the Greek word for God. Bit arrogant calling your child that. Noah probably comes from Hebrew and takes the 2nd spot, while the most popular boy's name in the UK in 2023 was Mohammed, coming from the Arabic meaning praise or praiseworthy, and like most of the names, it doesn't have an Anglo-Saxon origin.
Tell me you bought a pub on a dogging site without telling me you bought a pub on a dogging site.
Yo, guess what? Never mind. What the fuck is he drawing?
You know
Yo.
what she said to me? She said, "Yo,
It's Goku. It's Goku. It's Goku. That's fine. My mom was like wondering a bit there. That's a cool drawing though. Wow. Look at that. Amazing.
Run away. I'll just catch up with you later in your nightmare.
boom boom, they never hear say woohoo. I say boom boom boom, now everybody say woohoo. Boom boom boom, they never hear say woohoo. I say boom boom boom, now everybody say woohoo. Boom boom boom, they never hear say woohoo. Say boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say woohoo. Boom, boom, boom. Then never hear say woohoo. Say boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say woohoo, woohoo. Here we go. Big summer blowout. Woohoo. Here we go.
Again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to.
This is just getting derogatory. You can just say that the kids are playing. You don't have to point out that they're slow.
Our room is small. We can't even put clothes in the closet for one.
If it's too small, go back home. If it's too small, that room for you, and you're not got enough wardrobe space, feel free to go back home, because the 270,000 homeless in the UK would be very grateful for that fucking room, since they were born here, raised here, paid taxes here, and fought for our country, because 60% of our homeless community are ex-military. Ex-military. How dare you complain? You're not paid shit for that. They're giving it to you for free. Our homeless, people who were born and raised here, fought for our country, and couldn't even be allowed to sit outside on the streets outside a 5-star hotel when you've been able to get there, have a bed, have 3 meals a day. They're not even legally allowed to beg. It is illegal in this country to beg for anything. Food, water, money for food, fucking anything. But it's okay. You complain about what you're getting for free. Well, our own rot on our streets. Now, I'm not saying I'm against all asylum seekers or refugees. I think it's lovely that we want to help them. It's really, really nice that we want to help them. But we should prioritise our own first. That 270,000 homeless is rising. It's rising. You know what they see? They see that somebody who's never paid taxes here, weren't bought up here, didn't fucking fight for our country, have come over on a boat and straight away got more than them. They were prioritised over them. Why? How is that fair? It's not pissing fair. Priorities first. There's a waiting list for the whole of the UK. Why are they prioritised? Why are they at the top of the fucking list? This is our taxpayers' money. It's our country. We are not doing this to our country. We should be prioritised as citizens of our country, in our country. Now, before anybody says something about fucking human rights, oh, is there human right? What about our homeless' human rights? What about their human rights? Stop being such a... Stop rolling over under the bus for the people who bloody just come here when we've got people rotting here. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not against refugees at all. Before anybody says this, I am no way fucking against them. I think it's lovely that we're going to help somebody, but we should prioritise our own first. Just to add on to that. I know I said I was done, but I'm not. The refugees didn't choose to be refugees. The homeless didn't choose to be homeless. But the refugees did choose to come to our country. The only choice made here was them to come here. So they should wait and know that we, as people, citizens of this country, are priority over them.
Why does Batman only cover half of his face?
To make it easy so he can suck dick.
So I can't assume your gender, but you can assume I'm racist?
Anybody who comes into this country, as far as I'm concerned, who throws away their papers, who comes here without being invited, right, has no passport, is an illegal migrant, right? And as far as I'm concerned, I would turn the boats back in the first place. There would be then no cost to the country. There might be an argument with France, but if France wants to start arguing, what we need to do is every time they let a boat come into this country, we tell one of their fishing boats, you can't fish in our waters. And I wouldn't care if they even shut the Channel Tunnel, because I'd be happy.
Sorry, I got one spoon. One spoon.
I ordered one slow cooker and got 3 instead.
Right, next one, we're still on curly cat. We've got one of these. Cat, yeah. Mum thinks Dad's one of these. Right, we ready?
I'll keep that. I need to keep that.
Here's a question that I bet is on nearly everyone's mind in the UK. Once these illegal migrants cross the channel, how do they actually manage to stay here? Well, here's an answer. So, in the same way that smugglers are making serious money by exporting these guys over the channel, when they get here, they find a local representative or an immigration solicitor, you know, someone who knows legal loopholes, someone who can stitch up a Home Office application for them. And when you look at the bigger picture, it all starts to look like human trafficking. It's all about the money. Your city, your local village, wherever you live, it's going to be getting filled up by these guys just to fill the pockets of some greedy immigration solicitors. Here's a clip of one getting caught out for it.
Iram Ali. Hello, sorry to bother you. Ben from GB News. Been trying to get hold of you for a few days. Just
Yeah, I'm
wanted
not
to fancy a quick
interested.
chat.
If I was, I would have returned your call.
How much money have you made from fixing Home Office applications for illegal migrants? Can you tell us? You said, have no fear, Iram Ali is here. I'll help anyone who is illegal without a valid visa, or anyone who's overstayed their visa using human rights loopholes. You charge £1,500 for business sponsor licences. Is that what's paid for your nice Mercedes with a private number plate? Is this Labour policy to do what you're doing? Have you got anything to say? Do you want the boats to stop?
No.
Babe, would you still love me if I was fat?
Yeah, of course.
But Mom, you are fat.
Fucking front page news. Some bitch is addicted to mayonnaise. Some fucking bitch is addicted to mayonnaise, and that's front page news. My name's Megan, and I am a mayaholic. Well, my name's Danny, and I don't give a fuck.
Smart meters. I've warned you again and again on this show, don't allow them to fit a smart meter. It is their way of managing demand. It's their way of cutting you off if they want to. Well, now we learn that 3 million of the smart meters have faults, yes, and that in over 150,000 cases through smart meters where people have been slightly late paying their bills, people are then automatically, without debate, without comment, put on pre-payment tariffs. Don't get a smart meter. Ignore the electricity company, ignore the government, ignore it all. Don't get a smart meter.
If people choose to spend their money on tobacco, that's a matter for them as adults. How dare he tell people, oh, you shouldn't spend your money on tobacco? This is the ludicrous situation that we've got. This is a war on working class people. Today, smoking is mostly a working class habit. We've got these middle class do-gooders, as you call them, Nikki, and they are just telling people how to live this perfect life. Smoking is a comfort for a great many people. They know the health risks. People are not stupid.